Oh, he's in the ditch. Oh, and that's where it ends. Oh. Here goes my wallet in the mud. I am just about bald on this tire, so my traction is trash. My bike is sliding backwards. It's raining on us pretty good now. I'm getting absolutely soaked. So we lost our map. So now we're riding, not really knowing where we're going. Well, today I'm taking you on an adventure ride through Arkansas. We just left the Route 62 Motor Resort right there in Eureka Springs, and we're taking this back road, and it is absolutely beautiful. You got to take a look. We just crossed this old, poorly poured, I mean, look how poorly this thing's poured, concrete water pass. We've actually done a few of these up to this point, and these roads are just dirt and gravel winding us through the Ozark Mountains. I'm here with my friends, Pamela.
Hey.
And her husband, Jay. What's happening, Jay?
Not much.
All right, so you two are on what kind of bikes today?
We're on the Tenere 700s.
Tenere 700s by Yamaha, and I am on the Harley Davidson Pan America, which I had built with my friends over at Pig Trail Harley Davidson right here in Eureka Springs. So it's really in its native territory, right? But these Tenere 700s are pretty rad adventure bikes too. I'd say these are great for more off-road. That Pan America is better for more like long distance on-road. If you're gonna do big highway miles from trail to trail, I think it's just about perfect. If you wanna get more in dirt, I think these probably pull ahead a little bit. Nonetheless, the trail today, what do they call this trail, Jay?
Well, this one is just a county road, honestly.
Madison. Oh, I thought it was like called
like
the...
No, but
BDR, ain't it?
we're running into the Ozark Adventure Overlanding Trail.
But that's not part of this?
Well, this takes you to it. So right now we're still on what they call a county road, but
oh, okay.
It's the worst county road I ever seen.
So the Overland Adventure Trail is what we're going to be riding today. We don't know what we're in for, but we're going to take y'all along with us. So far, it's been mainly a lot of this and some loose gravel here and there. All right, here we go. So I'm running a new mic in my helmet here. I hope it sounds good for you guys. So far, these trails have been pretty enjoyable. I mean, this is really what we've been doing down into valleys and then up on top. And sometimes you end up with some absolutely beautiful views. And I will say 90% of this riding so far has really been kind of nice gravel like this. You know, it's packed in, it's ridden well. And, you know, stones peeking through like you see right there. You know, Jay's jumping a few there. But it's been pretty enjoyable. We haven't had too much thick, loose, fresh gravel, right? When they put it down fresh, it gets a little dicey. It's like skiing, you know, you just drift around. And the main thing there is just to keep your balance and don't make any erratic movements on the bars, throttles, or brakes, and just kind of coast through it. We've been running at about 20, 25 miles an hour for the most part. And it's been really enjoyable. The weather couldn't be any better. It's got to be like low 70s. So Jay's trying to read the map. That's been a struggle so far this trip, is reading that map. It's been not tracking us real well. So we're looking for a better mapping system we can use. All these R County roads, they do still get a little washed out and a little adventurous. They're fun. And this is the perfect type of riding for this Pan America. Like this type of terrain, it just eats it alive. It's smooth, it's heavy enough, it feels planted, and it doesn't feel too overpowering for me while I'm riding. I really think this is kind of the ideal situation for a bike like this. See here, we're gonna get a little bit of a climb with some loose stuff. Oh yeah. There you go, Pamela. There you go. That's how it's done. All right. That was a fun little section. Now these are the views I'm talking about. You come up the top of these hills and just look at this. Beautiful green rolling hills. Technically mountains by definition, but it's just gorgeous. Run into a lot of farms and cattle up in here too. This is the Ozark Mountains, and they are one of the most enjoyable to ride on or off-road like this, because they're just like a roller coaster. They're up and down and twisty and windy and dippy. You got to really work hard to find a straight road, paved or otherwise, in this area. I think we're almost to the Overland Trail, which is a trail that is kind of marked more for oof, that was slick, more for Jeeps and off-road four-wheel drive vehicles than anything. But we were told it could be a cool ride to do on an adventure bike, so that's where we're headed. After that, it's going to dump us out right by one of my favorite restaurants, and we're going to meet a bunch of our friends on their street bikes or Harley Davidsons there and ride the roads back. In total, this off-road route from my resort, Route 62 Motor Resort, to the restaurant is about 100 miles and about 3 hours in the dirt. And then it'll be about 2 hours by road back to the camp. So it's a nice 5-hour loop. Creek alongside of us here. It's pretty dry, which is surprising because we did have some rain, even though this is certainly the dry season of Arkansas. We did have quite a bit of rain last week, but apparently it wasn't enough to get that creek flowing. But if you came during the wet season, that's sure to be flowing and possibly even overflowing this little bridge we're going to come up on right now. Look at. Oh yeah, there's some water standing there. This thing is beautiful. You can see this thing would overflow pretty easy. It's awesome. All right. Apparently we're going the right way, Matt. Jay's just checking our map. Back into the trail. All right. I prefer to ride dirt like this over gravel, right? Like I just feel my traction so much superior. The bike surfs around less. We're just gonna wind up this mountain for a little ways, I suppose. Oh, Jay almost went down. He's in the ditch. He saved it, though. Oh shit, yeah. I can't even brake my bike. It's sliding backwards on me. Oh, I got no traction. I'm gonna get up top where I can help him. Let me just get some traction going. Bad place to stop. Whew. See if you can pull out of that. Or if I need to help him. Yeah, he's got it. You got it. Oh, he almost had it. Stay on the throttle, let her roll. You want me to try? Jay, you want me to try? You're kind of in a bad spot here, buddy. That's some loose shit. I'd run up that rut. Yeah, don't come over here. There it is, there it is. Ah! Oh! And that's where it ends. That's where it ends. This, my friends, is part of adventure riding. 100%. If you don't dump your bike, you're not having fun. Hold it, she says she wants a picture. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Up, 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 up. There you go, you're in. Let's see here, Jay, let's come up with a plan. So this stuff's pretty loose. I would maybe get into that inside rut and see if you get some momentum and then come out of it. So I'd let it go back a little bit if I were you. Get that back tire in that inside rut. There you go. Cut the other way. That'll get you out of that loose stuff at least. Now cut your tire the other way. There you go. Now ride it. Ride that rut all the way up. It's not quite as loose. You gotta jump. No! Yes! He saves it. All right. Now it's going to be a little choppy because you got bigger rocks there, but they're not going to move as much. Just keep your momentum. There you go. Now go. Go, go, go. You got it. You got it. Keep it going. Go, go, go. Yes, yes. No, don't stop. Oh, man. He's a fighter. There it is. There it is. That's how it's done right there. Yeah, this is steep. Your brakes can't even hold you from sliding back. You're steep. Put your kickstand down, take a break. That'll wear you out. Now we're adventure riding. You know, and it's hard when you can't touch real good, you know. She's tiptoeing over there. So is Jay, for that matter. That definitely makes things more challenging. Okay, they're both off. No problem. Now the key is just don't stop. If you can keep from it. And get up and stand. That's another big thing. You have much better control when you're on your feet. All right, and we're starting to get a little bit of a rain, but it's actually pretty welcome. Feels good. It's a nice, cool rain on a nice day. Like, you know, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. The rain just feels refreshing. Yeah, it's raining on us pretty good now. I'm getting absolutely soaked. Okay, that's it. I'm putting my riding pants on. Now again, these aren't waterproof, but they won't soak up the water as much as these jeans do. Oh no. It's turning into a straight up thunderstorm. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I think I'm gonna probably put my riding boots on too. So when I wear these pants, I do just the pants. I don't run anything underneath them. I wish I had something dry to stand on here. Oh, there goes my wallet in the mud. That's no good. It's just part of the adventure, y'all. Part of the adventure. Yep. All right. Again, this stuff actually lets the water through, but at least it won't soak my pants, right? It'll just be straight to my skin. That'll dry a little better. Well, the good news is the road's going to be less dusty. The bad news is I am just about bald on this tire, so my traction is trash. But that's okay. I think they're putting on their dry boots too. You got actual rain gear, huh? Mine is not rain gear.
It's not raining?
No, mine's just breathe right through. It's soaking right through. But that's what's nice about having that gear. It's got the layers. She'll be dry. This guy right here, he will not. Let's do it. So we lost our map. So now we're riding, not really knowing where we're going. So I think the goal should be just probably ride till we get service. Stay in one direction. And then we can figure out our plan from there. I can tell you one thing. Parts of this plan may change, but one thing that will not change is I'm having pie at some point today. I can tell you that for sure. And at this point, I think I've earned it. All right, we were able to make it to service. We're just gonna run to the general store, and the good news is we're only 11 miles away. That's where we're gonna get pie. So the old overland trail will have to wait for another day. So we're gonna go meet our friends on their Harleys, eat some pie, dry out a little bit, and start making our way back to Route 62. But don't worry, I'll bring you all along for the rest of it. Well, all right. So now the name of the game is take the clothes I stripped off, lay them out over my bike, and let them dry out. Well, you can tell the water messed up my microphone, so you don't get the original audio here, but here we're connecting with our friends, like my boy Big Papa here from the Great American Convoy, and that's my friend Laura back there, all the way in from Cave Creek, Arizona to ride the Ozark Mountains. And they didn't get much rain. They actually missed the rain altogether, but this is the general store, and this is where everybody just kind of gathers on bikes and comes for burgers and pie. And this is the general store, and it may not look like much from the outside, but once we walk through that door, you will find some delicious home-cooked food. You can see they're grilling the burgers right there. People are all sitting down, enjoying their meals, and here I'm telling you something about where's the pie. I need to find the pie, and I think it did not take me long at all to find it sitting right there in this cooler. I went with a piece of cherry. I told you about it here. Of course, my microphone's still acting up, so you just have to take my word for it. I gave it the old taste test, and I can assure you I was very excited to put this pie in my mouth after the day I had had. Next came the burger, which wasn't quite as good as the pie, but I will say still a pretty tasty burger. I just like to have my dessert first, so while I wait on my burger, I get to eat my pie. And we stuffed down this burger before taking back to the road. And we are back to the road with some beautiful riding. You're going to see these cliffs. We're on either side of us multiple times as we twisted and winded these switchbacks coming down the mountains. I love these tight turns and these sweeping corners, one after another. It's even cool to see the bikes kind of going at the whole layer beneath you. This kind of reminds me of some of the turns in South Dakota. Riding the Ozark Mountains is one of the most beautiful places in all of America you can ride. I attest to that 150%. My buddy Mike's got this Road King with the Trask Turbo. It's just a great looking bike. And he's even running my sissy bar, my signature build aluminum sissy bar. You can get that on my website. But he ran out of gas. All right, so it's 14 miles to the gas station. We got him a little bit. We're gonna just try to make it there, and if we don't, he'll make it as far as he can, and we're gonna get him some gas and bring it back. So we'll see how this goes. We're getting gas now. We'll be to you in no time. We got your location. We found a can. We can use. We'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
Yep, bye. And now we run back, try to bring the man some gas. Here he is. Why not? Back running. And we are back to the races. Here we go. Just like that, we are back in Eureka Springs. We are uptown right now. The Route 62 Motor Resort is only 2 miles, well, less than 2 miles from downtown and from uptown. So it makes it just a perfect location for us. And Eureka Springs is such a great hub to catch so many rad rides like we did today. It's absolutely filled with great bars, restaurants, really neat architecture. It just has a cool historic vibe. Now, when I planned this ride yesterday, it was supposed to be a 3-hour ride dirt for us, a 2-hour ride for my friends on street bikes. We were gonna meet for lunch, and then I had a 2-hour ride planned back. Somewhere between there, the route got kind of changed, and it ended up being, well, a 9-hour day for me, and I could not be happier to see the Route 62 Motor Resort sign and back here to the campground where we've got Miss Kitty washing bikes and everybody piled in. Might have to hit that hot tub before the night is over, because I'm telling you right now, I am definitely a little weary from the road. That, my friends, is part of riding motorcycles in a group sometimes. I usually try to keep everything organized a little better, but not every time it goes that way. Sometimes you just got to enjoy the adventure, and that is exactly what I did today. We got wet, we got dry again, we got dirty, we got full of food, we had some breakdowns, but we had a really good time, and that is what riding is all about. Go take your adventure, and don't stress out if it doesn't go exactly as you planned.